I'm Chad Rockheim. I'm the Executive Director of the Corktown Economic Development Corporation, and I'm standing in Dean Savage Park, which is a beautiful park in the heart of Corktown, but it's also an underutilized public space. And part of that is because there hasn't been investment here in a long time, and we're looking to change that. That's why we're starting this crowdfunding campaign to help build some amenities that can make this a huge neighborhood asset and something that can be valuable to all Detroiters throughout our city. We want to create a dog park, a beer garden, add some lighting, some recreation spaces so that this can be an active park year-round.
My name is Stephen Roginson. 2.5 years ago, we purchased a building on Porter Street that we turned into Batch Brewing Company, and almost immediately during the renovation, we had an eye on this park. It was really kind of ignored, underutilized, little patch of green. But the community had started to come together and clean it up, and that's about all that had happened. It went from a largely ignored space to a little cleaned up, and that was kind of it. We started a discussion with the city and the community about ways to reimagine using the space. Some of the feedback that we got was a dog park, so we built a pop-up dog park for the weekend.
People in Detroit, they love their dogs, but there's only one in Corktown, and it's kind of off to the side. In addition, there's very few places to sit in this park. The benches that we have are run down. We want to make it so it's a place where people can relax and enjoy time with their neighbors. There's also no place to play. We think that children deserve to be active in public space, and so we're going to be building a play space for them as well. Our public lighting authority is tasked with lighting streets rather than sidewalks and parks. So we are actually not able to light parks through public dollars. What we want to do is raise some money so that we can have lights in this park to extend the use of the park into the night.
That's what we're doing this weekend, is a fundraiser through the beer garden and a crowdfunding campaign through Patronicity to raise money to reinvigorate Dean Savage Park, reimagine the space, and make it as functional as we can for the community to use.
My name is Joanna Dewicki. I am an organizer of the Dean Savage Beer Garden. I came on after the idea started, but really helped the team execute. This weekend, I was in charge of volunteers and making sure that some of the logistics happen. I've been here all weekend, and it's been a great experience working with friends and neighbors to have a real conversation about what we can do with public space. Batch has been a great partner. The Corktown Economic Development Corporation is really excited to engage with neighbors and see what they want and what the other businesses believe should be here.
And the beer garden was the idea that the brewery brought in a lot of time that I spent in Europe. The way that I saw families and communities come together in beer gardens in Germany was inspiring and natural. It wasn't contrived, it wasn't forced, it was a place that people came together to gather. And so that's one of the things we'd like to do here, a community beer garden. Not one where we're selling beer, one where anyone in the neighborhood can bring a six-pack or a bottle of wine and a picnic lunch and have their dog running off a leash, and a place that people can gather outside in a beautiful green space.
A lot of people feel connected to this space, not only as a space in their neighborhood, but also just an underutilized gem in Corktown. So the input has been overwhelmingly positive, and we're looking forward to finding ways of bringing folks back into the space that maybe weren't here for a while.
We're running this crowdfunding campaign, and if we achieve our goal, the MEDC MSHDA will provide a matching grant to double your dollars so we can complete the space. Support today.